Hi everybody, welcome to Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Sagittarius for the month of June 2020. Alright, Sagittarians, so to start off, we have a bunch of planets that are in retrograde. And then coming in the month of June, we got a couple of more that are about to come into retrograde. So we got a whole slew of them in retrograde, which means it's like they look like they're going backwards when they're actually not. But because we move forward and they're kind of at a standstill in this transit, it looks like things are going backwards. So hence the retrograde. And in the month of June, we have two eclipses happening. We got June 5th, the full moon in Sagittarius, your sign. We got the full moon in Sagittarius. It is a lunar eclipse. And then at the end of June, we have a new moon in Cancer, Leo cusp as a solar eclipse. So we have a lunar and a solar eclipse in the month of June. All right, Sagittarius. So let's see what your overall energy looks like for the month of June. What does your overall energy look like for the month of June for Sagittarians? Okay. All right, Sagittarians. So you got the card See the Signs. So I feel like there's a lot of signs and synchronicities around you in the month of June. We have Leo the Lion there. I feel like that's the new moon in Leo and Cancer cusp coming on June 21st, which happens to be the summer solstice. Oh, I dropped the card. This is a number 38. So 38 adds up to 11. So 11s are it's a master number, but 11s are about new beginnings. They're about two different people, two different souls perhaps coming together. 11s are about what you think about, you bring about. So see the signs. So there's like all kinds of signs and synchronicities around you. So you have a lion here. You have a dove signaling peace. You have, it looks like a wheel, hence the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like you have all the elements here, earth, air, wind, and fire. You have butterflies here, a yellow one and a blue one or purple one. See, yellow and purple. Butterflies signify transformation. So I just feel like, and then you have the Ankh cross down here as well. When I see that cross, for some reason, it makes me think of Egyptians. So it's like you got, and then we got the wolf down here, the black wolf, signifying dominance, signifying being the alpha of your pack, signifying also being a loner. So there is a lot going on. I kind of feel like Sagittarius, there could be something opening up in your crown chakra as well. See the crown and then the portal opening up above it. I feel like there's a portal coming in the month of June that's going to expand your crown chakra. And that's where you're actually going to put all the signs and synchronicities together. All right, so we are often set small signs in the form of synchronicities and coincidence. Be watchful. Do not overlook them in the everyday rush of life. Words, numbers, and symbols that repeat, animals and birds that appear in your path, people who come in and out of your life at odd or similar moments, and those flashes of knowing when you believe something will happen with every fiber of your being. These are all things that are meant to see and hear. Messages from Gaia and the Great Spirit sent to aid your journey. So again, it's like in the month of June, I see that you are seeing lots of signs and synchronicities in your path. Perhaps maybe even in your dreams. I mean, we're all different. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use, these are the spirits of darkness and light, and see where your soul or your spirit is at in the month of June for Sagittarians. Where is Sagittarians' soul at? Okay, well, we have Spirit of the Wind, activity, movement, and deception. And we have Spirit of the Fly, decay, rotten, and stagnation. Disruption, I mean, Spirit of the Wind. So what I feel is there's going to be a swift movement out of anything that was rotten, decaying, or stagnant in your life with the Spirit of the Fly. Flies land on poop. They also breed on dead things. So it makes perfect sense that you would get the decay, rotten, Spirit of the Fly energy. So activity, movement, and disruption. So I feel like in the month of June, there's going to be major, if you look, the storm, the lightning is striking down. That means there is some sort of a looming storm coming towards you that's going to disrupt anything that is stuck, rotten, decay, stagnant, dead, anything that no longer serves your spirit. This energy in the month of June is going to push you forward. It's going to cause you to move. It's going to cause things to disrupt in your life so that you can move forward. All right, so no wonder you're seeing the signs that this is coming. You're seeing the looming storm coming. It's like you hear the lightning striking in the background. Yet the storm cloud isn't here. It's still nice and bright and sunny in your world, but yet you can see the storm coming your way. So again, Sagittarius, we have the full moon in Sagittarius at the beginning of June. So I kind of feel like that's the energy of this storm, this looming storm. The lightning's going to strike. It's going to get rid of anything, the Spirit of the Fly. The fly's going to fly away and land on somebody else's decayed, rotten energy. It's like the full moon is going to move you at a very quick pace with the Spirit of the Wind. So let's go ahead and we're going to use two tarot decks. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot, and then this is the Witch's Tarot. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot for clarifiers. So let's go ahead and shuffle these up and cut them for Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the month of June. What is going on for Sagittarius in the month of June? Alright, so let's cut them. Sagittarius for the month of June. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle the Witch's Tarot now and cut them. I kind of want to say Sagittarians because I know you guys can be a bit stubborn. I kind of feel like that's why you got the Spirit of the Fly. I kind of feel like you've been seeing the signs for a while, the signs and synchronicities, but I feel like the closer you get to the moon time, the full moon in your sign, the more the synchronicities are going to ramp up. The more, as I feel like there's some sort of a portal in that full moon, lunar eclipse that is going to, I feel like you're going to be not only seeing them in your waking state, I feel like there's going to be trips. There could be you watching my reading, and then a couple days later, whatever comes out in the cards actually appears in front of you, and you're like, wow. But I feel like there is some sort of a transformative energy in that full moon for you, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and cut the cards. Pull one off the bottom. All right, so what's the underlining theme? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So look, we have the Death card. The Death card and the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is having victory. I'm getting victory over this transformation. You got the Spirit of the Fly. decay, rotten, stagnation, things that need to end, things that need to transform. And then we have the Six of Wands here. This is that recognition of all the signs and synchronicities that have been guiding you towards this victory, towards this success. So there you are. You could have Scorpio in your natal chart somewhere, Sagittarians. You can look it up by using freenatalchart.com. As long as you know where you were born and the time you were born, you could pull up exactly where all the planets were at the time of your birth. So I do feel that this death card is definitely about a spiritual transformation, a rebirth of some sort happening. So we're just going to put them right here so that you can further see them. All right, so we're going to get started with the Rider-Waite Tarot cards. We're going to start pulling and see what comes out for you. All right, so current circumstances. Ace of Wands, see? Ace of Wands, new beginning, a new month, a spark being ignited within your soul. The universe handing you, that wand, that magic wand to create something new after a period of stagnant energy, after rotten energy, after being in this dark energy, after sitting in a pile of crap. Spirit is handing you that wand to create something new within your life. So what's challenging you? The Four of Wands. So there's some sort of stability, perhaps within a partnership, that is being challenged. What is the root or foundation of your current situation? The Queen of Cups. So there you are, Scorpio energy coming out, but this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the root of your current situation is, I kind of feel like you want to start something new with this person. I feel like you want to start something new with your queen, is what I feel. The queen of your heart, the queen of your soul, somebody that you know you're meant to be with the Four of Wands there. What are you leaving May with and going into June? King of Wands. There you are, Sagittarians, the King of Wands. And you are looking back. It's like you're looking backwards. You're looking back at, perhaps how things, the things that were stuck, the things that were on delay. You're looking back at, and before I go any further about where you're looking back to, if you look, it's like you're accepting this wand of a new beginning that the universe is handing you. You are accepting it. See, the universe is handing it to you, and there you got it. All right, so I feel like you're looking back on things that were rotten, and all the signs and synchronicities that led you to this new beginning. That's what I feel. What are you thinking about, Sagittarius? The Tower. The Tower. How do I shift this? How do I shift and make this change? Again, that expansion of that crown chakra. This is that shift within the crown chakra that I've seen in this card. Right there. So you're going to shift something within your mental body. And you're going to make this change. And this change, it may come to you as a bit of a shock, how it all comes together. That's what I feel. I kind of feel like you're going to get some sort of that side and synchronicity that your overall energy is telling you about. I kind of feel like that side and synchronicity is going to bring about a shock. I kind of feel like, again, you could have a dream or something within your dream state as well. I'm seeing the purple butterfly. That makes me think of third eye dream state. All right. So what is coming towards you in June, Sagittarius? The Magician. The Magician. So something is definitely manifesting. I kind of feel like, again, you're accepting that one from the universe. They're handing it to you, and you're taking it, and you're using that magic wand, and you're like, abracadabra, this is what I want, and poof, there it is. That's what I feel. How are you seeing yourself? The Sun. So again, we're having that full moon eclipse. Um, so you're seeing yourself as happy, joyous, content. Again, that crown chakra expansion. I see the sun as the card of Leo as well. So I feel like this whole month of June, that whenever you come out of June and go into July, there is going to be some major changes in your life, in the whole areas of your life. I feel it's going to be love, life, everything. Generally, everything is going to change, but it's going to change for the good because you're going to grow, you're going to expand, you're going to be full of joy, happiness, contentment. It's like you're going from the spirit of the fly to this white horse, the purity of the innocence of, with the kid riding on the back, to the innocence back to your childhood, but it's like not in a bad way, it's like in an innocent way. We have the new moon coming at the end of June with the Cancer Leo cusp, hence the Queen of Cups and the Leo, or I mean the sun, because that would be the Cancer Leo cusp. All right, so what's the outside influences affecting this relationship? We got the Seven of Swords. The outside influences that's affecting your life, Sagittarius, is this Seven of Swords energy where there was some deceit, there was some sneaky energy. Somebody was hush hush, somebody was sneaking away. I feel like they were using their words. And it's like they were using your words to, like kind of like manipulate you is what I feel. Well, that's the outside influences I feel that is going to shift and change this stagnant energy. What are your hopes and fears? That's the next one. The Three of Cups. I kind of feel like you're fearing that your person will not accept your invitation or your apology or your cup of love. Um, Outcome, yes, the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is that energy where it's like you're off to the next adventure. It's like you're not able to plant your feet, but it is a swift moving energy. So I do feel, Sagittarians, even though you're showing up as the Queen of Wands, I kind of feel like this energy in the month of June is gonna move you pretty swiftly. It's gonna move you pretty swiftly into that change, this disruption. It's going to move you pretty quickly into this disruption because it is spirit of the wind. Wind is very fast. It's going to move you really, really quickly towards this transformation is what I feel. So let's go ahead and clarify. We got the Ace of Wands in your current circumstances. So let's clarify that. Knight of Wands. So we have the Knight of Wands coming through twice. So we got the Knight of Wands who is moving swiftly with that wand. And I feel like that's you, Sagittarius, moving swiftly towards this new beginning. I feel like, again, it's a very swift energy. And at the end of May, we had the new moon in Gemini. So I kind of feel like that's what triggered it. Those now I feel like you're able to see all the signs and synchronicities and where it could be leading you through that new moon in Gemini that we had. But that new moon in Gemini is what's pushing you from this Knight of Wands, somebody who is off to the next adventure, to a new beginning, to being able to mature into the king is what I feel. All right, so what's challenging you? We got the Four of Wands, King of Cups. Yep. The King of Cups. So you're being challenged. Okay, so now we have the King and the Queen of Cups, which is a vibrational match. All right, so I feel like what is challenging you is to mature. Is to mature and level up is what I feel. Again, going from off to the next adventure, not being able to plant roots, to that new beginning. to maturing, to balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, to again balancing out yourself, balancing out another person, meeting your person's vibrational match, being stable with your emotions. Could very well be a person as well that is challenging you with the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this is the root or the foundation of your current situation. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So there's definitely some worry and anxiety. I feel like right here, hopes and fears. I kind of feel like you're fearing that this person, this Queen of Cups, will not accept your invitation, will not allow you to come back in. To perhaps again accept your invitation, accept your apology, whatever it is that you are doing with the Three of Cups here. All right, so the King of Wands, which are leaving May with and coming into June with. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. There you are, maturing, raising your self esteem, opening up that heart chakra. Opening up the heart chakra, I feel, is going to open up your crown chakra. It's going to cause it to expand. Feeling worthy, feeling the love, feeling like you have everything it takes to manifest something new. So let's go ahead. Let's clarify the Tower in the crown chakra, the crown area. What are you thinking about? Huh. Yep. The Lovers. It's like you got a head over heart decision. Again, the Tower, Spirit of the Wind, the movement, the shift, the disruption. So there is something going to disrupt within your thought pattern when it comes to a partnership of some sort. Okay? So there's going to be a major shift in what you how you feel about this partnership. There's going to be a change in direction when it comes to this partnership. I kind of feel like you're going to use your heart. You're definitely going to follow your heart with the King of Cups coming out and the Ace of Cups. All right, I feel like you're going to follow your heart. You're going to again get rid of that old energy from your past, things that are rotten, decayed, stagnant, anything you've been stuck in, anything that no longer serves your spirit. It's like you're going to shoo away the flies and take a bath and get rid of all that crap that you have lingering within your soul. And that's because, and we all look at this, the Lovers, representative of Gemini. So I kind of feel like that new moon in Gemini kicked off this storm. It made you see the looming storm that's coming towards you. And the full moon in Sagittarius, that storm's going to be here. That's what I feel. That storm is going to be here, and that's what's going to shift and change. You're going to realize you're going to be able to open up to how you feel. You are going to realize your worth. You are going to realize how truly worthy you are of this connection. You're also going to realize the kind of connection that it is. With the Lovers coming out, I feel like it's a divine connection. This is something that is divinely guided, especially with it clarifying the Tower card. All right, so how you see yourself in the Sun. Yeah, you're seeing yourself as somebody who's ready to stand your ground, stand up for what you believe in, grow and expand from this defense mechanism and switching around to being able to stand firm in what you believe in. Going after what is yours, and standing up for that is what I feel. Outside influences, the Seven of Swords, we have the Emperor. So I feel like the masculine energy, I kind of feel like was maybe it was your masculine energy, or if you're a female, maybe it was the other person's energy, depending on who you are. But I feel like this masculine, instead of being strong and responsible, I kind of feel like this is the energy that is shifting and changing for you, Sagittarius. I feel like this is your energy, where instead of taking responsibility, you were just being sneaky about it. You were being a bit shady, lying about your part in whatever is manifesting. Oh, I forgot one. I forgot one. So we're going to go ahead and do Magician. I forgot one. I'm sorry. So there's a reason for it. So let's clarify the Magician. And look at this, the Ace of Wands. So you're definitely manifesting something new. You are realizing that, you know, this shift and this change is showing you everything that you had inside of you to bring about this change. Now, what I see kind of funny is you're starting off with the Ace of Wands, and now you got the duplicate card that's clarifying the Magician. 1, 2, 3 ones. So there is a synchronicity coming through right there. We also have the Ace of Cups. So we have 4 ones, hence the 4 of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's clarify the hopes and fears with the 3 of Cups. Yeah. It's like this fear of not thinking that your person is going to accept that invitation or that invite or accept your cup of love has kept you a little stagnant and stuck. But I also feel too, it's like you got a guardian angel around you that is guiding you to go towards and go ahead and give that invitation. That's what I feel. I kind of feel like that's why you're just standing there. You're like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can take rejection again. If I open myself up and, you know, go forward and offer somebody something or offer them my cup of love, are they going to accept it or are they just going to kick it over like in my past? Well, I kind of feel like Sagittarius, you need to get out of that past energy because that's what's keeping you stuck. And I kind of feel like your guardian angel is coming through and telling you you're gonna be okay. It's okay to keep moving forward. You've been on this path, it's been a steady progress forward, but you are ready, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and clarify the outcome card, the Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. So yeah, you are moving pretty swiftly to give this offer is what I feel. I kind of feel like that again, there's something sparked within you with the Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. There's something sparked within you that's disrupting, and it's causing a very swift movement forward in the month of June. And again, wanting to come towards somebody and offer them something. All right, so I feel like that is very good messages for you. So we're going to go ahead and put these to the side and move on into the arrows of love. And we're going to clarify with Good Flame Dirty Tarot and assign some Spirit Love Oracles. First, we're going to shuffle these. I also feel, Sagittarius, for some of you who are going to move towards your divine partner, I kind of feel like you may have some competition as well with a couple of knights showing up. I mean, we have... That's why I feel you're going to come in and stand your ground. You're going to fight for what's yours. We have the Emperor coming through. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the King of Wands. We have the King of Cups. I mean, we got the Knight of Wands twice, though. So I feel like you have some other people that you may be in competition with, is what I feel. The outside influences. I feel like you... Once you expand that crown chakra and you pay attention, like you actually acknowledge all the signs and synchronicities, I kind of feel like you've been seeing them for a while, but you've been disregarding them. You're going to realize that you've got competition. And I kind of feel like that's what's going to trigger this movement really quick, this transformation. You're going to recognize that. All right, so with that being said, that's for a select few of you. I know I have some married Sagittarians out there. So I feel like this, again, there's going to be a breakdown of the kind of partnership that you have. You're going to realize that the person you are with is your divine partner. I kind of feel like, again, your person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like there's going to be some signs and synchronicities of things that need to die and end within this partnership and transform. And that way, you guys, I kind of feel like, again, we'll go through this portal. And I kind of feel like there is this major expansion, again, accepting some sort of a social invitation. All right, so oh, come on, get out of cup. Ripers. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what an underlying energy is. So again, lip service. All right, so lip service with the Strength card and chills. So I kind of feel like Sagittarians, I kind of feel like, again, you're restraining yourself from communicating something. I kind of feel like, too, maybe your person may be doing the same thing because they feel like they don't have the strength. And then we have the chills card, the confirmation. So this is definitely confirmation of, some sort of communication possibly happening in the month of June. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we have anticipation. So I kind of feel like there's a lot of purge happening on an emotional level that's bringing you back to the innocence, and it's causing you to anticipate something. Yeah, now we have the Three of Swords. So what are you purging? That fly energy, that rotten energy, that stagnation, that heartache from the past. Yeah, and you're going to have a safe passage through this emotional purge, I feel. All right, so that's what I feel for that arrow. Okay, so there's going to be standards drawn. There's definitely going to be some boundaries put in place. And yeah, this connection is going to be a work in progress. It's not going to happen overnight. You guys are going to have to work hard at making this work, okay? But there's definitely got to be some boundaries involved when it comes to this new foundation. We got the color brown here. So we got grounding, stability, and foundation. So I kind of feel like the foundation of this connection is going to be a work in progress. You guys are going to have to work together. There's definitely going to have to be some standards and boundaries put in place within this foundation of this relationship. Okay. I'm sweating. Sorry. All right. So, where there was a party of one, and look at all the red on this card. I kind of feel like there was a lot of insecurities within your root chakra. I kind of feel like you had to go on that solo journey within. You had to go on that party of one to realize what was frozen deep in your soul. And now we have the 1111. Spiritually awakening, you're on the right path. Hence the Four of Wands energy. 1111. So that's what you're doing. You are spiritually awakening to the kind of this partnership. You're spiritually awakening to this divine partnership is what I feel. But you have been on this party of one for a while and it's kept you stuck and frozen. So you needed to go on that journey within. You needed to go on that solo journey within to realize whatever was rotten and insecure within that root, or yeah, within the root chakra. Because I feel like that's where you were harboring it at, was within your root chakra. And I feel like you're seeing 1111. You could be seeing 111, which hence we got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Magician, and the Ace of Wands again. We got the Four of Wands, and now we got 1111. So we have 1111 all over this reading. A spiritual awakening happening, a crown chakra expansion happening. I kind of feel like, by the end of June, where you was just seeing the signs and synchronicities. I feel that spirit got me distracted because they want me to go backwards for a second. Okay, right here. All right, so I feel like where you're having that crown chakra expansion is where I kind of feel like you're going to be able to perceive something from that higher perspective, hence the tower coming out about what you're thinking. The tower is going to shift your perception. It's going to bring about a major change, that crown chakra expansion through this portal. So what Spirit wanted me to grab is the lion. Okay, look at the similarities of this lion on each card. Look at their faces. Look how unhappy they are. Okay, so we have the lion come through twice. So I feel, again, it is significant. I kind of feel like the portal for you has started in the new moon in Gemini at the end of May. It is going to go clean through probably till July 5th, when we have the full moon in Capricorn, another lunar eclipse. So I feel like this is a very powerful time for you, Sagittarius. So where you were restrained and unhappy on a soul level, that is about to shift and change. So for a final message, we're going to pull, let me think for a second. Messages from Spirit. I had to think about what this deck was for you, Sagittarians. So, yeah, soul solitude. So, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you, Sagittarius. So, again, look at the window in the heart space. It's time to open up that heart chakra. It's time to expand that heart chakra and the crown chakra is what I feel. I do feel a strong essence, especially with the crown chakra and the tower coming out in what you're thinking about. All right, Sagittarians. Well, that is your monthly message for the month of June. Thanks for watching, and blessed be.